and welcome back to On Point for Gamers. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Doodle, and we're thrilled to have you join us for a special preview of a game that's been on all of our radars.
That's right, we're talking about Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, a game that's been generating buzz like crazy. Now, stick around after we're done talking to see our extended, uninterrupted gameplay.
Developed by 844 Games and published by Kepler Interactive, this game is shaping up to be a must play game on Game Pass.
Absolutely. Let's kick things off with the graphics. Flintlock elevates the visual bar for AA games with its impressive graphics. The game's world and characters are brought to life with a realistic color palette highlighted by the ethereal purple glow of magic. The character models are incredibly detailed, with Norse standing out as a particularly cool and formidable protagonist, and the use of lighting and particle effects creates an atmosphere that's both mystical and grounded. And the vistas are simply stunning. It's like A44 Games took the beauty of Ashen and dialed it up to 11.
I'm all about those details, and Flintlock nails it. The dirt kicking back as Nor runs, the intricate design on her clothing, tattoos, and jewelry. It's like stepping into another world. It's those little things that make the world feel real and lived in. It's clear that they put a lot of love into every pixel.
Agreed. Moving on to gameplay, the gameplay of Flintlock is where the game truly excels. Combat is thrilling and satisfying with a delightful heft to the melee attacks and finishers that both feel aggressive and empowering. Weapons and magic are not just tools of destruction, but extensions of your strategic arsenal used in both combat and exploration. Enki, your divine companion, adds a magical layer to the combat, enabling you to execute stunning finishers, and he adds a whole new layer to the strategy. The game's difficulty is balance, offering a challenge without being unforgiving. It's got this Souls like challenge that's tough but fair. And traversal mechanics like rift travel add a fluid and enjoyable dimension to exploration, making the search for items and high level weapons a rewarding experience.
The combat is smooth and lets you be as tactical or as aggressive as you want. It's got this rhythm to it that's just addictive. And the axe, oh man, the axe is not just a weapon, it's a statement. It's not an open world, but it sure feels like one with plenty of detours and exploration to keep you engaged.
I couldn't agree more. Now, let's talk about the sound. So, the sound design in Flintlock is deeply satisfying and bass heavy, enhancing every aspect of the game. The sound effects are immersive, making every environment and battle feel alive. The voice acting is top notch, with Nor, Enki, and Baz delivering performances that are natural and convincing. The auditory experience is rich and complex, with a symphony of sounds that are expertly mixed to create a cohesive and engaging soundscape.
I agree. The sound design is meticulous. It really brings the world to life. The crackling fire, the force of Norse axe cutting through the air, the different texture of the ground as Nor runs, whether it's dirt, snow, or wood. It's also well executed and adds to the immersion.
Absolutely. As for the story of Flintlock, it's intriguing and well crafted. In a world where ancient gods and their undead armies threaten humanity, you play as Norvanik, a member of the Coalition army, alongside your divine companion Enki. Your mission is to close the door to the great below and save the city of Dawn. The narrative promises to be a compelling journey filled with rich lore and immersive storytelling.
Absolutely. The story is compelling and immersive, promising a journey filled with adventure and discovery. It's clear that the developers have put a lot of thought into creating a world that players will want to explore.
Overall, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn is shaping up to be an exceptional game that impresses on all fronts. With its stunning graphics, empowering gameplay, immersive sound, and captivating story, it's a title that will undoubtedly be a highlight for Xbox gamers. The anticipation for its release is high, and it's set to drop day one into Game Pass on July 18th. Perfect time for a certain person's birthday. We're super impressed and can't wait for it to drop on July 18th.
Are we talking about your birthday again, Z
A
Money?
little bit, a little bit.
It is badass, it's beautiful, and it's bound to be a favorite among gamers. So mark your calendars and get ready for an epic adventure.
All right, guys, that's it for today's preview. Don't forget to keep watching because the uninterrupted gameplay is gonna continue.
And with that, enjoy Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
Rest now. He's earned it.
Right then. Let me take a look. The trail ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
You know people in the Kneeling Keep.
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done, all right?
Don't take too long.
You didn't sleep last night? Or the night before that?
Well, I couldn't. Not with you scampering about.
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm all right. The bridge is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right. What was that?
Through the rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe?
Mostly, yes.
Souls below. I can get used to this.
You might just have to.
Halt, Outlander! State your purpose!
I need to see the judges. It's urgent coalition business.
The Coalition has been declared an enemy of the Kneeling Keep.
Since when? Why?
For heretical possession and use of black powder weapons being an affront to Ramuha, goddess of the peaks. Do not resist.
This is ridiculous. You can't do this.
Bailiff, restrain her. Stop her in Ramuha's name.
What hits was that?
They mentioned Ramuha, another god. She must have also escaped Dawn when the barrier fell.
Another one. I let out another one, and the knights are on her side already. I have to stop her, Enki. Before I can get to Uru, I have to stop her.
Perhaps Baz fared better. This is as good a place to rest as any.
What's that? What's that? That looks like one of your feathers.
It is. Oftentimes, after exerting myself, I tend to...
Shed. Let's see what it means.
This will not be so simple.
It's for the people's own good. They'll...
You asked for it. What's that?
Here they come.
I'll send you below. I'll send you below. working. Up and at 'em. You're in my way. That's much better.
Mercy for saving us, girl. But I don't know if it will stick, since the keep hobbled us.
I saw. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Nonsense. You did what you could. But there's no fixing this without taking out the ones in charge.
Then maybe I will do that.
You will? Pity me. They will write songs about you at this rate. The knights are trawling the back roads, hounding anyone that carries even a handful of black powder.
How can I help?
Last I heard, they were patrolling Pindrop Cave. Whoever's around those parts will certainly need assistance. Stay safe out there.
Keep the fire going for me.
Do you think the Great Below is as miserable as the host says it is?
Well, they've been right about everything else, so I'm inclined to agree.
Have some saber, soldier!
Sure, I'm game. It's just not my day.
Boss wants a count before we go out again.
Count? Count what? Those thieving bastards robbed us blind. We're down to whatever we can salvage.
Found anything worthwhile?
Thank you, Elder.
Let's get a promotion, please.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
There's another god. She's in the peaks already.
It's worse than that. Ramuha's in the kneeling keep itself. No one's allowed in there anymore except her and the judges. Coming here was a mistake. We need to leave. Try somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere. Not while Ramuha's wreaking havoc at the peaks.
What about you, Enki? Are you going to let her drag you into this?
Not to my death, certainly. But I share her sentiment.
Well, you aren't going to get anything done unless you get into Rit. And the city is swarming with knights. We need someone to sneak us in. And I know just the one. His name is Young, former forge master of the keep. Last I heard, he'd hold up in Mudfish, but every road to it is blocked.
Like that's ever stopped us. All I need is a barrel of black powder and I can breach through.
There's a fort down the road. If the knights have been confiscating black powder, they'll definitely have a stash there.
Come at me!
worthwhile?
In my way.
On your guard. Is that a
I'll send you below.